Hi Johan.
Hi.
Thanks for taking the time to chat. How are you feeling today?
I feel good, it's been almost 2 months in this fight camp, so I'm ready,
So we heard you have a pretty unique background. How did Malaysian American end up training Muay Thai since he was 10?
Muay Thai has always been a part of my family. I grew up with Muay Thai in my background, I had all sorts of martial arts, so both my parents were fighters, my brother, my sister, everyone fights, so it's in the blood.
They say behind every great fighter is an even greater support system. Who's your biggest inspiration and why?
I have so many inspirations, I have so many inspirations inside and outside the ring. So I would say, of course, one of my biggest would be my mother. She's always there for me. She's been through it, up and down, and through thick and thin. She's been there with me. So I would say she's my number one inspiration. But at the same time, I have so many. I have so many people to look up to.
Let's go for a walk over there.
Let's go.
You come from a Muay Thai family. That's pretty cool.
What is it like to train with your parents?
Did they go easy on you, or was it tough love from the start?
My parents have always been supportive, but at the same time, they understand that being a fighter is hard and you need a strong mentality. So if I was to train lazy or train slow or not do something right, they would tell me in front, and they would have tough love, They would tell me to do it right. So yeah.
Do you remember your first fight? Back then, could you already envision that you'd end up where you are now?
Before my first fight, honestly, I didn't really want to fight. But after my first fight, I fell in love. And then until this day, I haven't stopped yet.
What was that turning point fight that changed everything for you? Did it feel different from your previous fights?
I don't know, for my first fight, I would say the first fight was the biggest turning point, because I knew right after my first fight, I wanted to do this my whole life, It was like love at first sight. So after my first fight, it was just uphill from there. Yeah.
After winning 5 fights in a row and landing that one championship contract, how did your life change?
Since I went into one championship, my life changed a lot, More people recognized me, I made more money, I was a lot more successful, So my life changed a lot, but at the same time, I was ready, I knew, like I said, ever since my first fight, I knew that this would happen, but the only shocker thing was that I didn't know it would happen this fast. So it was expected, but at the same time, it gets crazy sometimes.
Let's sit over here, shall we?
Let's go.
Now we are talk about your fighting style and mentality. Your fighting style is all-out offense, exciting to watch for sure. What's your approach going into a fight?
My approach going into a fight is kill or be killed. If I don't beat him, he will beat me. So honestly, in Muay Thai, the fight is won before the fight. So you have to do your best in preparation, and if my preparation is good, and so far my preparation has been almost perfect, So I'm looking forward to this fight, and I'm very confident.
Do you have any pre-fight rituals or superstitions to get yourself pumped?
I try to be religious, I try to pray, I try to closer myself with God, so I'd say that would be my biggest pre-fight ritual.
You mentioned unwavering confidence. What keeps you so sure of yourself inside the ring?
My confidence comes from my preparation. So if my preparation is good, my confidence will be tip-top. If I train hard, I feel good, and no injuries, no nothing, I'll feel good inside the ring. And I know that I have an incredible support system, I have incredible people around me, and that they keep me strong-minded.
What's the toughest part about being a professional Muay Thai fighter?
Paling susah. Being a fighter is, especially at this level now, is very, there's a lot of pressure on you, Every time I step into the ring, I feel like the whole country is watching me, so of course I feel the pressure, but at the same time, you have to realize that pressure makes diamond. So I would say, not just Muay Thai, doing anything in life will definitely be hard, but as you know, Muay Thai is very painful and there's a lot of injuries, but I did this to myself. Yeah.
How do you deal with the pressure of competing at the highest level?
I just go with the flow. The pressure, of course, sometimes it gets overwhelming, but I do my best, I stay humble, I stay around the people who have been there with me since the beginning, so the pressure doesn't get to me too much. And as of now, I I don't really feel the pressure too much.
That knockout win over Edgar Tabares at One Fight Night 17 was impressive. How did it feel to get that win on the big stage?
That fight was very... I was satisfied, I remember I trained very hard for that, but for that fight camp, I remember I had a bunch of injuries, I think I fractured my hand a few weeks before that, so it was satisfying, and to get it done as fast as I did, it was special.
You're now setting your sights on the elite fighters. Who are you most excited to potentially face in the future?
In one championship, everyone is elite, everyone is good, everyone has experience, skill, talent, and whatever, but that's what I'm here for, At the end of the day, I'm a fighter and I come to fight. Who would I like to face? There's one fighter, he's a Japanese fighter. His name is Takeru. I would love to fight him, maybe this year or the next, but I'll be ready. I'll be ready when the time comes.
Any words of advice for young aspiring Muay Thai fighters out there?
Like anything else in life, you have to stay disciplined, stay consistent, stay dedicated, and above all, you have to stay humble. Of course, being a fighter, sometimes I come off as a bit confident, cocky, but at the same time, you have to remind yourself that you have to stay humble, you have to stay teachable and keep your head down in training, and when you fight, you can do whatever you want. So for up-and-coming fighters, just find a good coach and focus, train hard, and be disciplined.
Besides fighting, do you have any other hobbies or passions?
Honestly, I don't know. My whole childhood has been Muay Thai, so I'm not really sure. I enjoy eating, I enjoy fashion, I enjoy stuff like that. But a full-time hobby, I don't think so. This is my hobby.
What are your long-term goals in the world of Muay Thai?
My long-term goals, of course, I want to be the best at Muay Thai. I want to be #1. But the ultimate goal is to inspire. I want to inspire the youth, and not only the youth, but people who look up to me. I want to inspire people to go after what they want. Don't listen to what the haters or what people say. Just it's your life. You only get one life, so do what you want. That's what I want to do in this life.
What's a day in the life of Johan Ghazali like? What's your normal daily routine?
My normal daily routine for the past 2 months has been eat, sleep, train, and repeat. It's been all that. But I'd say for outside of fight camp, I still train every day, but I don't know. I do the same things. I wake up, I train, I eat, I sleep. Whatever comes up. But most of my days are the same. It looks fun on social media, but at the same time, it's like, yeah.
What type of songs hype you up during your training sessions? Any favorites at the moment?
Any songs? There's so many. I listen to Macklemore. I listen to Whitney Houston. I listen to all sorts of genres. Sad songs, happy songs, all songs. So I would say my favorite as of now would be Macklemore. I like Macklemore.
They say every fighter has their guilty pleasure food. What's yours?
I love sushi. I love eating Japanese food. So after a fight, I would definitely go eat sushi.
Leading towards your upcoming weigh-in for your June match, how are your current meals like?
My meals have been very strict. I haven't had something fun in a long time, so it's been pretty strict. I've had on normally days, I'd eat less carbs, more fiber, more protein. So focusing on getting the body fat down. So. It's been pretty strict, so I thank my mom, she cooks every day for me, and yeah.
What's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you during training or a fight?
Funniest thing? One time I fought, I remember I fought on Friday night. So that night I broke my hand. I broke my right hand, and I'm right-handed. So on Monday, I had a big exam in school, so I had to go. And then I remember trying to write with my right hand, but I couldn't because it was broken, so I just used my mouth. I just write whatever I can.
Can you share a surprising fact about yourself that most fans wouldn't know?
I think the fans know enough about me, but surprising thing, I would say I can solve a Rubik's Cube. You know what a Rubik's Cube is? Yeah, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. Yeah.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh, superpower, damn, I like to be Batman.
Why?
No, Iron Man. Smart, rich, handsome. Yeah, that's what I would be.
Cool.
Finally, any last words for your fans?
I just want to say, wish me luck, pray for me. I'll do my best 100%. I've been doing my best in this fight camp. I've been training hard here at Level Up and at Rentap Muay Thai Gym. So I hope you guys can come to support me come June 8th, and I'll do my absolute best. This will be the biggest fight of my career, and my plan is to bring Malaysia to the top as along with Sarawak. So see you guys, and thank you for your support.